Brad Yasar of the Yasar Corporation is one of the most respected angel investors in California. He is interested in cutting-edge technologies, which includes the technology he developed himself. He sold that company at age 15. Brad's going to tell us about investing today, how for him it's not just about the money, it's about reassessing where true value lies. Welcome back to Biz 101, Brad.
Thank you for having me again.
Yeah, we learned all about your, let's call it young career as an entrepreneur. When a guy starts at age 9 and exits at age 15.
There's not much else to do.
Exactly. I was riding a Dickie D ice cream bike and making $10 a day at age 14, and you were changing the world. So it's
I
all
wouldn't go that far.
entrepreneurship.
We were both entrepreneurs.
We were. So now we're both angel investors. And in my case, I learned about angel investing not until I was, I guess, in my late 40s when I went to an angel investing meeting. I never even heard of it before. Today, of course, we have shows on television like Shark Tank, and it's become the hot thing. Tell us about how you got into angel investing and why.
So I've always been interested in financial markets. That's what my dad used to do. And I bought my first Microsoft stock when it became public and available to the general public. And
you were in Microsoft when it IPO'd?
Afterwards.
Okay.
Afterwards. I wish I was in it before the IPO, but so I've always dabbled a little bit in trading and studied some of it because there was always that thought in my head that one day I could maybe go into banking and finance, so I wanted to understand how that works. Fast forward to the stock market crash of 2008, my consulting business lost all of its pipeline. I had a choice to make, and I wanted to go back to being an entrepreneur. I thought hard and long for 3 months. Zero brilliant ideas from this mind.
Oh, you thought, I'm gonna
like I didn't
have,
I didn't have anything that I felt strongly about that I wanted to create and that I thought would be meaningful. And I was talking to my wife, who has been an amazing support in every adventure we take together. And she told me, instead of trying to start something of your own, why don't you help out others who may need your expertise or who may need investments? So I said, okay, that sounds like something I could do. And just like you, I went to an angel group meeting. I believe it was a lava meeting or something like that in Southern California. And I was fascinated because there was this group of people who were willing to bet their hard-earned savings on strangers after a 15-minute pitch. And I said, okay, I can do that. I mean, I have a analytic background with an economics degree. I understand the markets. I understand certain industries much better than others. Why don't I try to do that? And fast forward 7 years, I have a nice little portfolio now, and I had an IPO last year, had a couple exits, and it's been a very interesting journey. But more importantly, it's allowed me to have the pulse of the market without having to be on the cutting edge of the technology myself. Now I can just get involved with the projects that I'm passionate about and still learn the new technology, still know about what's up and coming, and still be a part of that change.
You're now invested in 40 to say 55, 60 companies, somewhere along that line. What is happening right now? What would you recommend to angel investors right now? What are the trends that are happening?
What I would say they should do is be careful about the hype. Don't just start angel investing because you see Shark Tank and you hear about Dollar Shave Club, or you see the valuation of Uber, and everything that makes it to the media is already an outlier.
Right.
So if you're going to invest, do your homework. Develop a philosophy around where your expertise is and where you can bring value more than just an investment. And take that and apply that to the startup ecosystem that's growing exponentially in Southern California. It's growing up here.
Oh, it's growing everywhere.
It's everywhere now because people are realizing, especially the newer generations, they don't want to be a cog in the system of these big conglomerates. They want to have some creative control over their lives, and professional and otherwise, and what they do. So I'd say if as an angel investor, if you align your goals and experience with your portfolio, you're going to see better results.
So in real estate, there's a saying, location, location, location. In angel investing or small companies, private investments, working with entrepreneurs, what would be the saying?
Timing, timing, timing. If you get in at the right valuation, at the right time, even a mediocre success can have a very large return. If you get in at the wrong time, and timing only depends solely on the individual making the investment or the group. Your risk tolerance, your war chest, I mean, how much you have available to invest is a big factor in at what stage you can go in and how many follow-on rounds you can continue to keep investing. But if you time it right and get in with the right company at the right time, sky is the limit.
Speaking of timing, we're out of it right now. But thank you so much, Brad Yasar. Lots of wonderful insights, and thanks for coming on Biz 101.